EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Buffalo Bills.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball gonna be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing right away is Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here is Allen. Now he'll run it, and he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's third down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. 319. The RPO. That one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Right to the air is Richardson. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So a big one there to start the drive. 55 yards on the game.
A gain of 55 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Ready? Johnny Lion. Ready, ready?
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Again, it's Benson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. What a drive. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Allen goes with a pop pass. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Allen will throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. Now he's free at the 35. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A huge play there on the screen pass. 45 yards.
16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Round 80. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing again is Allen. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Makes the score Bills 10,
the touchdown. Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go.
We'll go play action. It's Richardson. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
56-yard gain.
A big play to kick off this drive. 56 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A run out of the gun with Benson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Hawk 70.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and 7.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Got Lions.
From the gun, Richardson. That is caught at the 3. And he's close to the goal line. Took the big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for 1st and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Let's catch. Ready.
Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard ride.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a third down and 4. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before third down. Throw once more. Here's Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 29. Here's second down and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
First down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it as well as you can ask.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive.
Oh, the ball's out. The Cardinals have got it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Ryland for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Cardinals are out to a 21-10 lead.
Bills 10. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. You heard about that. I love control. Don't let them king. I told you. Hop on and let the journey begin. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Alert, alert, alert.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
Warriors 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Now he's taken in, it's Trey Benson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards, what a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him,
oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Okay,
3rd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Kennedy Lions.
Throwing, Richardson. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A 58-yard attempt.
That one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Cardinals are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. This one taken in by Hyatt. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
40-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Regular.
Allen to throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Okay, ready.
Here's second and 2.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Benson. And this will be a Cardinals first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
A gain of 6. And the Cardinals
19 tight. 19 tight.
first and 10 at the
On play action, Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Cougar 19.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 10. Brings up third and inches.
Panther 11. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
60 Eagles. 60
To Slav, a man in motion.
Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On second down, Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First down.
60 average. 60
First and
average.
10 at the
Ready.
20.
Slav, a man in motion. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He'll work this out wide to Benson. A chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's right. It's Isaac to Slav. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's first and goal.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll get that one out to Connor. And a good job to make sure he didn't get... Brought down around the 7.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and
now.
goal.
Cowboy 80. Steady.
A run with Benson. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Get it. Viking 18. Steady.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 25
How about
yards
25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll bring up second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On 3rd down, it's Allen. Out to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
What's that?
4th quarter begins on the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Pass is kick is good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer.
31. Bills 17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the jump.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He's going to take a shot down the field. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this will be a Cardinals 1st down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
That is taken in left side by Thornton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
He's going to try it here again. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
On first down, it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Offense staying out there for this 4th down. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Got it. Ready?
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
60 Broncos, 19 Chargers, 79 Broncos.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Ready?
On 4th down, Richardson. He's got his man, Max Booton. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
First
down, Cardinals.
Now give up the middle extension. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5.
60 Dragon 60.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Looking to throw. Richardson. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Isaac Toslaw. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. first and 10. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Front row 18.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll look deep, left sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
36 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
On first down, it's Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Arizona. Now Ryland for the extra point.
Ryland for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Cardinals tag on one more to their lead.
45. Bills 24. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Middle.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Alert! Look out!
To throw again, it's Allen. That's third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over possession here at the 44.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go, here we go.
To Slav, the man in motion. On first and 10, here's Richardson. He'll let one go down the middle.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
That's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
They'll go. Richardson. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. And he will go all the way. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
His kick is good.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Bills, first down. First and
Throwing again, it's Allen. On the run to the right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Second down and 3. To the air once more is Allen. There's that man again, another catch. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10.
Throwing again is Allen. Headed left, buying time. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On first down, Allen. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills are able to cut into the deficit.
Makes the score Cardinals 52, Bills 31. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Down to to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mustang 19.
McBride is the motion man. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.